Welcome to the first conversation of Go Be Great, an executive roundtable series from Automation Anywhere. Today's session, we will be focusing on resilience in times of uncertainty. I have two experienced business leaders. What an honor. First, we have Jeff Immelt, venture partner at New Enterprise Associates and the former chairman and CEO of GE. Also, we have Mihir Shukla, CEO of Automation Anywhere, who I've had a wonderful time getting to know. We're going to learn from both of their experiences, their personal stories, and strategies for overcoming natural disasters, pandemics, and other business uncertainties, a world of experience at your fingertips. There's a quote that it seems like some of the leaders here might be fond of from Winston Churchill: never let a good crisis go to waste. So when you saw companies emerge from 2008 or 2001, who did it well in the past and what did they do? Jeff, any thoughts on that?
Yeah, the other one that Churchill says that I love is like, when you're going through hell, keep going. And so there's a number of really good Churchill quotes, but I think after 9/11, Jeremiah, when I go back there, it's the courage to be, it's the ability to get more information than anybody else has. And the courage to be the first one to make a move before other people do it, right? So 9/11 crushed the commercial aviation industry, and then SARS took place right after that, right? But if you had a window on markets like the Middle East, you could see air travel beginning to take off. And if in that moment in 2002, 2003, if you just doubled down on commercial aviation, if you just said, look, this is an essential industry, it's not going to go away, I'm good at it, let's go, you were rewarded for decades, right? You were rewarded for decades. So I think it's the ability to see, you're going to see when the crisis is ending before anybody else, and you need to be willing to make those moves before that takes place. I think the other one, Jeremiah, is take good care of your team, right? Right now, look, your stock price is going to stink. There's nothing you can do about that. You're going to have critics coming out of the woodwork who are saying you should have done this, you should have known, blah, blah, blah. Protect your team so that good people stay with you. The only people, I always say, look, I love customers, I love investors, I love my team. The only people that can help you in a gunfight is your team. The other guys are going to come and go, right? So the other thing I would say is keep your arms around the important people, keep them close to you, protect them from the nonsense and the stuff like that. And I think if you do those two things, you could get out of it ahead of the other guy.
Anything to add to that, Mihir? If not, we can talk about today.
I love, talking of quotes, I love one of the Warren Buffett quotes that only when tide goes out, you discover who has been swimming naked. During the recession, all of your inefficiencies are exposed. The financial crisis of 2008 and 9 made us question everything. Our operating model, every span, the speed at which we were delivering value to our customers. And as a result, it forced us to innovate. I would say that as stressful as 2008-9 financial crisis was, it is also the reason why today's multi-billion-dollar Automation Anywhere exists. Mm-hmm. Without that restructuring, thinking about how we are structured, how the operating model should be, we wouldn't be the company we are today. So each one of, I think, as Jeff said, you end up structuring it the right way, and then eventually, after a few months of the shock passed, in 2009 we grew 40%. Because people realized they needed better efficiencies from automation. So, and because we were structured right by then, it immediately took us to profitability within a year or two after that. So this crisis are an opportunity for you to question, innovate, and structure right for the time when the growth will come back.